Hello and welcome to the Informative World. And today we are going to begin with divisibility rules of 13 and 12. So usually we get confused while checking that any particular number is divisible by 13 or not. So it is very easy to check whether a number is divisible by the number 13 or not. But you need to follow the following steps. Now, you can see the steps are in front of you. It is visible to you. They are on your screen. So let's read them out aloud. Now, divisible by 13. To find out if a number is divisible by 13, find 4 times the last digit of the number. Add it to the remaining leading truncated number. Repeat the above process until necessary. If the result is divisible by 13, then the given number is divisible by 13. So, they are saying that first, whatever the last digit will be of that number, multiplied by 4. Now, add the result by the remaining digits. Now, whatever you are going to get, if they are sufficient, if not required, you don't repeat this process. But if it is required to repeat the process, then you can. Let's understand this topic better by this example. Now, over here also same thing is written. Multiply 4 to the last digit and add with the remaining digits. If the result is divisible by 13, then it is also divisible by 13. Apply this rule over and over again as necessary. So, 169 is a number. Now, last digit to be multiplied by 4, 9 into 4 will give me 36. Okay. Now, as we all know that now we need to add 36 by the remaining digits. So, remaining digits, that means 1 and 6, we are going to add 36 by them. Now, when we are going to add, we are going to get 52. So, as 52 is a multiple of 13, 52 is divisible by 13. Let's understand this topic better by our next example. So, 50,661 is a number. Last digit to be multiplied by 4. I am getting 4 again. Now, what am I going to do? Now, I am going to add number 4 by the remaining digits 5066. When I am going to add it, I am going to get 5070. This process is to be applied again and again because it is required over here. So, 5070. Again, we are going to follow the same process. 0 to be multiplied by 4. So, I am going to get 0. Now, what am I going to do? Remaining digit is 50. Okay. Remaining digit is 507. Sorry. Remaining digit is 507. Now, when I am going to add 0, I am going to get 507 itself. Now, 507's last digit is 7. 7 multiplied by 4 will give me 28. When I am going to add 28 by 50, I am going to get 78. Now, as 78 is a multiple of 13, 78 is divisible by 13. So that means that 50,661 is also divisible by 13. So this is how we are going to follow the rule. Now next is our divisibility rule of 12. So it's very simple. Divisibility rule of 12 says that if you wanna test that any number is divisible by 12 or not, so first you need to check that is that number divisible by 3 or 4? 3 and 4. So if that number is divisible by 3 and 4, then the number will be divisible by 12. So 300 and let's take an example. 312. Now, they are saying that is this number divisible by 12? Let's find out. So, 3 plus 1 plus 2 will give me 6. So 6 is a multiple of 3. So yes, as the sum is divisible by 3, the number is also divisible by 3. Okay, now let's check. It is divisible by 3. Okay, the number is divisible by 3. Now let's check, is it divisible by 4? So 4 says that the last two digits should be divisible by itself. So 312. 12 are the last two digits, the tens and the ones. Now 12. So yes, 12 is a multiple of 4. 4 3s is 12. So it is divisible by 4 also. As this number 312 is divisible by both 3 and 4, the number 312 is divisible by 12. It's necessary for the number to be divisible by 3 and 4. If it will not be divisible by any one of them or any of them, then that number will not be divisible by 12. So, only this much for today. Keep watching The Informative World for such informative videos. Thanks a lot.